So Arsenal 0 again, Burnley 0. 5 times Mikel Arteta has played against Burnley, and the aggregate score is 2-2. Jez will be giving his thoughts and opinions on the game in a second. Please do listen to this Werripy video and make sure you go and sign up. It's free to sign up, people. So good evening, good evening. And listen, I'm absolutely delighted to be part of this promotion for Werripy website. Now, Werripy, if you haven't heard of them, I have pushed their website on here before a couple of times. It's an online-based mental health website that caters for all forms of depression, anxiety, low confidence issues, mental health issues. They run online courses. They also do online therapy sessions that are group sessions and free of charge. As well as that, it has been created by therapists and mental health experts. They also offer self-help software and journaling programs. Now, make sure you do go and check this website out. And the best part of this is you do get a 2-week free trial. So make sure you hit that link in the description. Go and check it out. And after the 2 weeks free trial, it's $14 a month, of which $1 goes to the Google Foundation. Go and check it out, guys. Jez, another disaster class today. Another blank. We've had more red cards than goals in 2022. We've got our best striker sat at home because this manager don't like him. We've got Nicola Pepe balling out at the AFCON, but can't get a game at Arsenal when he's here. We bring Eddie Nketiah off the bench when we need a goal. And we got the runaround at times today from the team bottom of the table. What did you make of it, mate?
Oh, dear, Lee. It's just so boring, so predictable. Look, you know, any manager in the Premier League and, let's be honest, in the Championship can predict what Arteta's supposed game plan is. It's slow, it's boring, there's no impetus. You know, we get forward, and there was a couple of times today where we got on a break and it slowed up. We have a striker that can't strike because he's crap, and he has become crap. I'm talking about Lacazette. Shocking, has been shocking for quite a while now. Works hard, does a lot of work for the team. But I'm sorry, that's all very well. But if you can't score a goal, mate, as a striker, supposedly a very good striker, no good. Go, leave, move on, because we need somebody good. It is just so bloody boring. It's the same tactics every game, and we have just really got some real crap in our squad. Let's be honest. I mean, today I saw Saka. He was absolutely awful. His ball control. Why, when you're in close to a footballer, do you try and put the ball between his legs?
Yeah, I didn't get that.
What's that about? You know, it ain't going to happen. It's one of them chances that comes off 1 in 10. And he just to me looks absolutely, totally burnt out. Yeah. And I felt sorry for him, to be fair. ESR, I don't know what's happened to him. He's dropped off. He was shocking today. But this is what we get from this manager. And I'm sure we'll come on to it in the player ratings and everything. That how can anybody with actual good eyesight rate this fraud of a manager and potentially offer him another 2-year extension? Has Arsenal Football Club no ambition anymore? Are we a team now? Sorry, are we a team that is happy to accept mediocrity? Because that is what we are. We're a bang average crap team with a bang average crap manager who was a bang average crap midfielder.
Well, yeah. That's where we're at, unfortunately, Jez. And it's more interested in selling shirts to a global fan base than it is to actually winning on the football pitch. Now, Mikel Arteta, after the game today, I just want to read this out to you, yeah? He was asked for BBC Match of the Day today. The that has been posted out there. Let me find it. There it is. Arteta to BBC Match of the Day on Arsenal's January transfer plans. His reply is, in this market, things are complicated. Really?
Really?
Well, how's this market complicated? You pay what the money they want is, and you go and get the player, didn't you? Exactly. If we want to go and get Gini Wijnaldum, pay the flipping fee. Yeah, that's the player that we should be having at our football club because he's quality footballer.
And experienced in the French league.
He's won everything in the game. Yeah. And we're sitting there going, oh, it's complicated. Well, it is complicated if you ain't putting bids in for people or you're going underbidding. Yeah, Edu just seems to be, I don't know what Edu does. I genuinely can't, I can't tell what he does. Yeah, this guy just seems to be there just nicking a living.
He is. Him and Vinay, they're just sitting there taking the piss, really, getting a big fat paycheck every month and doing absolutely nout because it's now become embarrassing. Honestly, when I popped out earlier for a quick drink around lunchtime just to meet up, and I find it embarrassing to talk about Arsenal. I've got mates who are Chelsea, Spurs, Newcastle, Palace, Liverpool, all the usual suspects, and I've got these people now saying to me, God, Jez, we feel so sorry for you, and that's coming from a Newcastle fan.
Mate, Burnley today was singing, Arteta, we want you to stay. Yeah. This team has sat bottom of the table. When a team that are bottom of the table, that have nabbed points off of you every season since he's been here, are singing that against you, I think it's time to get rid, isn't it? It really is. We've seen a club up in Liverpool, Everton, sack a better manager than we've got.
Yep.
We've seen other clubs this season sack better managers than we've got.
Yep.
We've seen Graham Potter again today
Yep.
with a worse squad than Brendan Rodgers go and get a draw at Leicester. Yep. And Danny Welbeck scored the equaliser. They were playing him off the park at times. That's what I want to see. And he's still lost 4 games this season. 20-odd games in the league, he's lost 4. People go, oh, but he's only won 6. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's what, 6 points behind us or whatever. It's Brighton.
We hadn't exactly, walked the league. And the thing is, I've started to notice is why is it that Arsenal can't pass the ball through midfield? It always has to go down the wings. Now, any manager will sit and watch. If they're the Wolves manager, right? He's going to watch the replay of that game. He's going to watch the replay of the game in the game against Liverpool in the Carrier Bag Cup. He's going to have watched the game at Anfield. They sit there for hours analysing how Chelsea just scored, how they Arsenal's tactics are. It's so predictable. Burnley had it sussed. All right, they were defending deep. They had a lot of men behind the ball. But I would expect that. But for us to compete, we have to have a different style of play. You cannot just have one game plan. Yeah? If it ain't working after 20 minutes, you change it up. We've seen the previous manager. Wenger could do it. Emery could do it. Arteta cannot do it. And the reason he can't do it is he's clueless. He is not a top coach. Send him down to Forest Green, he'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
Send him to my local club, he'll be fine. But for Arsenal Football Club and the top elite teams, you ain't good enough, mate. Sorry, it ain't personal. You're just shit. Yep. You need to go. And all the time we have these complete arseholes upstairs in our board and management structure sitting there thinking, oh, we'll give them another 2 years. What? Why? What are you seeing that I don't see? Because I see nothing. Nothing. He brings nothing.
They're seeing a fan base that are so on side with this manager that they can fleece him for another 2 years for merch. That Ziyech goal for Chelsea, by the way, what a finish! Yeah. What a goal, mate! Yeah. That was mad. But that's all it is, Jez. They're just sitting there thinking, well, most of the fan base is on side. We'll peddle out a story that City want him, and we've kept him from City, yeah, because everyone wants him here anyway, and then we can just peddle out more merch. That's it. This club is not about winning anymore, Jez, and like it's all about the globalization of merch. That's all it is. Just literally just smash merch in left, right, and centre. Yeah, it's mad. But listen, we'll do player ratings in a short while. Chelsea are all over Tottenham in the start of the second half. Ziyech should have scored again as well. Great save from Lloris. But yeah, we'll do player ratings a little bit later. Thanks for coming on, buddy. Appreciate it, man.
Always a pleasure, mate. Always a pleasure.
Arteta out.
Arteta.